Jesse lifted his glass of champagne and took a sip only to freeze in horror. Inside the glass, something solid touched his lips. A human tooth. He coughed violently, choking as 4 of his own teeth spilled onto the table. Panic set in. His skin began to dissolve before his very eyes, like ash blowing off a dying ember. He touched his face, his fingertips slid right through what used to be skin. Terrified, Jesse stumbled into the bathroom, locking the door behind him. But the nightmare didn't stop. His reflection in the mirror twisted and warped, his eyes bulging, bones shifting as if trying to rebuild him into something else. Desperate to stop the transformation, he grabbed a handful of pills from his pocket and swallowed them all. But it was too late, his body kept fading away. When he finally regained consciousness, Jesse found himself lying on a hospital bed. A monitor beside him flickered with abnormal brain activity. His brain was functioning at 50% capacity. He could now see through walls, and his pupils shifted shape like camera lenses. Moments after stepping out of the ward, a squad of police officers stormed in. They surrounded him, guns drawn, but Jesse simply lifted his hand. In an instant, every officer dropped to the floor as if hit by an invisible wave. One officer's pistol clicked and rattled, its bullets ejected themselves and fell harmlessly to the ground. "Where's the serum?" Jesse demanded, his voice unnervingly calm. The lead officer, trembling, surrendered the confiscated vials. In Jesse's enhanced vision, the world looked like a network of glowing threads, communications, signals, energy. He focused on one yellow line pulsing in the distance, tuned a nearby radio, and intercepted a broadcast. It was the voice of a crime boss, laughing about his men successfully retrieving the goods from 3 patients at another hospital. By the time the gang arrived to leave, Jesse was already there. His brain now operated at 60%. A single glance from him made every weapon in the room lift into the air, magnetes to the ceiling. Even hand-to-hand combat was useless. Jesse moved like a force of nature, unstoppable and inhuman. When he finally confronted the crime lord, Jesse's body was flickering between forms, his voice echoing as if spoken through time itself. He told the scientists gathered around him, "Numbers aren't real measurements. 1 + 1 isn't always 2. It's a limitation of our understanding. Only time is a true unit of reality. In the universe, there are no numbers, no letters, only time and the consciousness that perceives it." The scientists could barely comprehend what he meant. Knowing his body was moments away from dissolving completely, Jesse decided to leave humanity with everything he had learned. He instructed the lead professor to inject the remaining serum into his bloodstream. The moment the needle pierced his vein, the liquid was absorbed instantly. A blinding surge of energy erupted from his mouth, engulfing the entire lab in white light. His brain now functioned at 70% and climbing. When Jesse opened his eyes again, he was no longer human.